Hi, my name is Maurilio Garcia.
I'm Jenny Schaffer.
And I'm Sam Schoenburg, and together we are running for district council in Chicago's 19th Police District.
I've lived in Uptown for the last 5 years. When I moved into my home with my partner, there was a drive-by shooting right down my block. That hasn't been the last time that's happened. I've met with my alderman, I've attended CAPS meetings to see what we can do about these issues, and unfortunately, I've been disheartened and frustrated that we cannot have more community input as to what we can do to address our public safety and policing needs. Getting community input is exactly what I've done for the last 10 years as a market research and brand strategist. I collect opinions of the masses and distill them into action plans. I hope to do that in the district council position because I believe my skill set is needed to get the community's input as to what we can do to create a safer community for all of our residents.
I'm Jenny. I'm a former special education teacher and I am a current community activist. I have a strong background in advocacy work. I'm committed to ensuring underserved communities have access to opportunities needed for success. I've worked with the nonprofit Embark, which is an experiential learning program in CPS schools, taking kids out of their neighborhoods and transforming their visions of themselves and their potential. I'm established as a local social justice leader through my service in my children's school anti-racism group, as well as my Temple social justice team, which worked to pass the ECPS ordinance.
And again, I'm Sam Schoenburg. I'm a lawyer, a former political organizer with President Obama's campaign, and I live with my husband in the Lakeview neighborhood. And when I went to law school, I started the same month that Michael Brown was killed in Ferguson, Missouri. There were nationwide calls for police and criminal justice reform. And one of the things that most struck me in learning about that system is that policing is one of our least democratic institutions. When I moved to Chicago, I found a whole community of people who were working to change that. I got involved in the grassroots effort to pass the Empowering Communities for Public Safety Ordinance to create this district council position. And now that it exists, I think it's crucial that we make sure that it gets off to a strong start. And my co-candidates and I are really dedicated to making sure that happens.
One of the things that's most important to our slate is really expanding what public safety looks like, making sure that things like mental health care workers are part of our emergency services teams and really able to respond when there's a mental health care crisis in the community, as well as ensuring we have appropriate responses to homelessness and drug-related calls, among others.
We also want to ensure policing is transparent and accountable by increasing communication between the Chicago Police Department and the community when it comes to public safety incidents and resources. And we want to ensure that policing is more effective, fair, and responsible. And we can do that by making sure the police consent decree reforms are implemented at the district level, and also that officers have the resources they need to do their jobs, like making sure their days off are maintained, they have the most up-to-date training, and they have their own mental health supports.
I take it as my responsibility, and I'm proud as a Mexican American to represent the voices of marginalized communities. I want to ensure that our voices do not go ignored or unnoticed. I want to make sure that the 19th district is going to be a safe community for all residents.
We are building relationships with local organizations who are implementing these modern approaches to public safety, and that we want to include them in our community conversations. We are also honored to be endorsed by Alderman Matt Martin and Alderman Andre Vasquez, and we will continue to engage other elected officials in the area.
We're ready to hit the ground running when we get elected. As you can see, we're the only team running together as district council candidates. We're proud to have engaged more than 100 volunteers in our process of getting petition signatures to get on the ballot, and we hope to earn your vote for this election in February.